Hey everybody, welcome to the My Relationship Fail podcast where we turn breakups into breakthroughs. My name is Bryan Power, and I'm on a mission to help save as many relationships as possible. I want to thank you guys for joining me on that mission here today. If this show is going to do anything, it's going to be because of one person, and that's not me. It's Jen Cortez. She's my podcast producer. So if you're looking for somebody who's really great at marketing, go to Savvy Edge Marketing and look for Jen. She's the best. If this show's also going to grow and do anything and reach a bunch of people, it's also going to be because of you guys. And the way to do that is to simply like us, follow us, leave some comments. If you're able to leave some comments, positive or negative, that's fine. If you have some constructive criticism, we're happy to listen to that as well. And the best thing you can do is share our videos. We're going to be on Facebook. We're going to be on, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all the different channels. Make sure to look for us wherever that channel works for you. Like us, follow us, and be a part of the show. And the best thing you can do is let others know what we're doing. If you think they can benefit from this show and this type of information, we appreciate you sharing that with your friends. So what do we look for here at My Relationship Fail? The following. My Relationship Fail is looking for the following people. Number one, if you're the type of person who has an incredible story about how your relationship broke up and it was just crazy, and every time you tell it, people just drop their jaws and go, oh my God, that's the craziest story I've ever heard. If you're that type of person and you have that type of story, if you'd like to share that story here with our audience, we'd love to hear from you. Number two, we want to hear from podcasters, people who are doing podcasts, who deal with, different types of relationships. Of course, that's first and foremost, but also if you're into some sort of trauma, some sort of parenting, anything that's kind of positive that can help our audience grow and become better at relationships or better in general. We want to hear from you guys. That's number two. Number three, we want to hear from relationship specialists, relationship coaches, people who are already teaching others how to have great relationships. If you're in that type of field, we want to hear from you. And I hope that you don't teach the same thing that I do. Integrated attachment theory is my specialty. But I'm happy to hear from all the other people doing other types of modalities, different types of experience, and we want to hear how you're helping your clients have better relationships. Last but not least, number four, we want to hear from you if you're a therapist. If you're dealing with people who are having trauma and trying to help them overcome the difficult situations that they're in and helping them to heal their trauma, we want to hear what modalities you're using. We want to hear the different types of therapies that are out there so that our audience can get some information and think about if that's something that they're looking for themselves, if they believe that they can use that type of modality to help them heal as well. We want to hear from you. Those are the four main types of people that we're looking to speak to here on My Relationship Fail. So if you're one of those people and you'd like to be a part of the show, just go to myrelationshipfail.com and reach out to us. We'll start to book you as soon as we can. So today, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the program that changed my life, Integrated Attachment Theory, and the 6 pillars that actually gave me the tools necessary to have a great relationship. So what is Integrated Attachment Theory? Well, it was created by Thais Gibson out of Canada. She's an incredible woman, and I love the way she handles her people. Her program is incredible. It's the personal development school, and it's the program that ultimately, again, I learned how to kind of get the tools necessary to change my relationship. So I'm truly thankful for her. But what is integrated attachment theory? Well, it consists of 6 pillars. Those 6 pillars are as follows. Number 1, it's your core wounds. Number 2, it's your needs. Number 3, emotions. Number 4, boundaries. Number 5, communication. And number 6, our behaviors. So when we learn how to work on all 6 of those different key pillars, you learn how to become a great partner and learn how to have a great relationship. So let's talk about those briefly here today. Number 1, our core wounds, those subconscious thoughts and beliefs that we have that are actually driving us to have unhealthy experiences. So if we have a core wound, let's just say we're fear of abandonment or fear of being alone, or maybe we're fear of being trapped or fear of not being good enough. All these types of core wounds can begin to help us start to act in ways that are actually destroying the relationships that we're having. And a lot of times, because they're subconscious, we just don't even realize we're doing them. So it's very important that we begin to uncover what our core wounds are and begin to heal those. And that is something we absolutely can do. So super excited to begin to learn how to heal your core wounds. Number 2, it's your needs. You have to really learn what are your true needs in life. And then number two, you have to learn how to fulfill those needs predominantly on your own. So you're not outsourcing those to everybody else. You want to make sure that you're able to fulfill those needs mostly on your own. This way, you're keeping the power and you're able to have a great day regardless of how many people show up for you outside of that. So you've got to learn how to do that. Number three, your emotions. Emotions aren't good or bad. If you're angry or hurt, that may not feel good, but it's simply just information. It's telling us there's something wrong here. And what we need to do is learn how to use our emotions to discover what are the thoughts and beliefs that we're ultimately having that are causing those emotions. And when we learn how to use our emotions properly, we begin to get some balance in those emotions and uncover the problems that are actually causing those emotions. And ultimately, we begin to heal those and begin to learn how to use our emotions properly and begin to learn how to handle our emotions when they come up. So number three is emotions. Number four is our boundaries. I always say that boundaries are like the fence around the house. The fence protects that house and we're the house. So if we don't have any fence around the house, our house is unprotected. If our fence is too big, well, maybe nobody ever gets in and we end up living alone for the rest of our lives. So the key to having good boundaries is simply to find ones that are absolutely reasonable, that are healthy and good. So we learn how to uncover those, we learn how to convey those to people, and we teach others how we want to be treated. And that's a huge thing. Once we learn how to have boundaries, good, healthy boundaries, and we learn how to kind of adhere to those boundaries, that's a real game changer. Number five is one that absolutely changed our relationship. I think it's one that most people need help on. It's communication. How do we communicate with our spouse in a way that absolutely moves the needle? So many times we are communicating on two different ways. I always say, if I'm talking English and somebody else is talking Chinese, we could be trying to say the same thing, but we're never going to truly understand each other until we learn how to speak each other's language. And so we've got to learn how to do that. My wife and I today, we learned how to communicate in a way that absolutely allows us to feel heard and understood. And we're no longer looking or listening to defend ourselves. We're listening to truly understand our partner, and that's a game changer. Number six is our behaviors. How do we learn how to change those unhealthy behaviors into positive behaviors in ways that are going to benefit our lives, in ways that allow our spouse and other people really to look at us and say, well, that is somebody who really knows how to handle themselves, and turning those unhealthy behaviors into positive behaviors is, again, another game changer. The thing that I love most about this program is all six pillars are vital. But I can also look at each one and realize, where do I need a little bit more work on? Do I need a little bit more work on communicating better? Do I need to set some boundaries? Do I need maybe have some core wounds coming up that I need to work on? That's the thing I love about this program. It allowed me to see some things that I could work on individually and slowly build upon and get better at each one. And as I began to do that, I really began to understand how to have a healthier relationship. And that's something I had never been taught before in my entire life. I always say this: if your car was breaking down and you were a mechanic who knew exactly how to fix that car and you had the right tools to fix that car, well, there may not be any need to panic, right? But who taught you how to be a mechanic? You had to learn that somewhere. Now, when it comes to relationships, a lot of times our relationships begin to fall apart and we automatically think that we have the right tools, we have the skills to do that. But the truth is, who taught you how to do that? If nobody really taught you how to have a great relationship, certainly if you didn't have the parents and the people around you growing up that really showed you how to do that, chances are you're going to have some issues with that relationship and you're going to be struggling. And so that's what I love about this. Listen, don't beat yourself up. You're human. We all have problems. We all have mistakes. We all do things wrong, but it's an opportunity to grow and learn. And that's what I love about it. So that's a little bit about the Integrated Attachment Theory program. If you love this type of stuff, if you want to learn more about this stuff, then continue to join us here at the My Relationship Failed podcast. Every single Wednesday, we're going to be releasing more information just like you hear today. Thanks for joining us here on the My Relationship Failed podcast.